Well, welcome back. I'm George again, and as always, I'm here to do as much as I possibly can to make your brewing experience or whatever experience you search for a success. Because we know that you are happy when you're doing this and you're happiest when you're successful. Ergo, the term, happy distilling. So if you get an opportunity, please always subscribe. Share us with your friends. We're getting close to breaking that 50,000 subscription benchmark. So comment below as always, and we enjoy the interaction with this wonderful community who has done so much and has brought us so far. So what are we going to do today? We got two things that we want to do today. I got a matter of fact, an email and a bunch of comments before about those Chinese stills that are available. So, yep, I just said, what the heck? I ordered one, paid for it. 2 days, it's here. It's the 30 liter, which is a 7.8 gallon. So we're gonna review that thing real quick, and then we'll get an opportunity. We're gonna run it, and we'll show you every bit of that. So we'll give you some honest feedback. But while we're doing that, and while I'm waiting on another piece that I had to order, and I'll explain that in just a little bit, I've got another brainstorm idea that I'll share with you, and this is going to take me a few days to accomplish. But I was getting ready to throw away this 5,000 BTU air conditioner that we've had sitting around for, a number of years. Reason being is my wife didn't want it anymore, but it works. And I got to thinking that there's got to be a purpose for it, and that's why I hid it for the last probably about 13 months. And yep, I came up with an idea. Here's what I want to do, and I may need your help doing this. I'm going to use this to chill water. Yeah. You see, my design in my head that I've drawn out on a piece of paper is to have a collection source, a vessel of some sort. Haven't clearly figured out what I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to use that. I'm going to try to maneuver and finagle this air conditioner unit, just a small one, it was free, where I can have the evaporator coils not inside the bucket, but hanging over top of the bucket or vessel of some sort, and then use the return line from my water and then put a diffuser line on that so I can dribble that water down across the condenser coils. Now, I don't want to freeze the water, I just want to cool it so that I can continue to reuse it. Now, am I going to be using electricity for the AC? Yeah, I am. Okay, look, it's an idea and it may fall apart, but that doesn't mean we don't try. So I'm going to try it and show it to you, and I'll walk you through step by step. But what I theorize is if I can get this thing to work, I no longer have to use any ice, and I'll be able to run still all day long without any problem, without any worries about any ice. So here's what I have though, and see, here's what my challenges are going to be. Because if you know how an air conditioner works, real briefly, we've got, this had R22 in it, and R22 is really expensive right now, and so I want to make sure that I don't violate the system, because if it leaks, I'm done. I'm not going to spend the money it takes to get R22 to put back in here. If it was another refrigerant, I'm capable of doing that, but I'm not going to mess with R22. But the point is that this compressor compresses the gas, and it goes through a small valve, and it's just like, remember you take like a can of hairspray, and it's a warm can, and you spray it, and it hits your hand, it's cold. Well, there's a reason for that. You know, we talk about that on this program all the time. We're called temperature pressure. They're proportionate. When temperature goes up, or pressure goes up, or when pressure goes up, temperature goes up, and the same thing vice versa. That's why we have thumpers that implode. Remember, we talked about those. If you don't vent them, a couple of drops in degrees will cause a drop in pressure, which means the atmospheric pressure will crush it. So that's kind of how this works. But with Freon, the drop in temperature is dramatic, and it's dramatic enough as it goes through, this is the evaporator coil, and that's where your cold air would blow across, and what it does is it takes the moisture out of the air, and it also adds coolness to the air. So twofold purpose. And on this side back here is where the gases are pumped through and the heat is removed that is been captured here. It's a real simple, it's a closed loop process, closed loop system. So what I've got to do is somehow I've got to remove this and fashion or position it without breaking this line so that it maybe is laying out. I don't know. I'll work on that. And the electrical components up here, I'm just going to rewire this. I'm going to wire it direct so when I plug it in or put a switch on it, it'll work. Because I don't need to control how much of it I want to. I just want it to work full blast when it's on, and I want it to turn off when I turn it off. So if you got any ideas out there, please ship them to me. Now, let me get set up here in just a couple seconds and follow this video with the next one, because it's going to be on that Chinese model still that I just got in the mail today. Oh, happy distilling.